Good evening. Are streamers being paid less? Not only on Kick, but Twitch and other platforms, including YouTube. Are you a streamer? Are you being paid less? We're going to talk specifically about Kick tonight and the KPP program. I've noticed everywhere that people are saying Kick payouts are down. KPP got silently nerfed, like the rocket launcher in season 3. I'm streaming the same amount of time, but making way less. And if you're a person making those statements, you are not alone. If you feel like this is you, you are not crazy, or perhaps you are crazy, but not about this. The feeling you have is real, but the reason for the feeling may not be what you think. Let's validate. You are earning less on Kick right now, and other platforms too, than what you were a few months ago, even though you may be putting forth the same amount of effort. That is happening to a lot of creators. So when people say Kick didn't change something, that's only half true. When some people say Kick slashed their payout percentage, that's not necessarily true. They changed how measurements are being done behind the scene. They changed how they measure engagement, which is directly affecting KPP. And that is what we're going to explain now. Earnings on Kick, for example, is from subscriptions, which is an easy part. That has not changed. The formula for subscriptions is the subscription price times 95%. So for example, if you have 100 subs at $5 each, you will gross $500. The creator will get to keep $475, while Kick will keep $25. That is actually a superb deal for the creator. Method number 2, the KPP engagement pool, is where payouts do feel nerfed. This is not a fixed rate per viewer per hour. It is instead what Kick sets aside as a monthly KPP payout pool, and then it distributes it based on weighted engagement scores. You are competing against other partners, not earning a flat CPM. Kick does not publish the exact weights of this. The model is that your share equals your authentic engagement score divided by the total platform engagement score multiplied by the monthly KPP pool. Engagement score equals authentic watch time times chat activity times viewer trust. Watch time equals real viewers times minutes watched. Real viewers only counts as logged in users, stable sessions, non-bot traffic, and fake views zeroed or penalized. So now Kick has been penalizing a bot viewers. So remember, with KPP, you are competing with every other partner every month. Kick is moving toward an advertiser-safe, fraud-resistant, sustainable payout, allowing others to advertise and use services, confidently knowing that they're paying for good services. Are you a streamer and being paid less? Do you wonder if Kick streamers, Twitch streamers, or YouTube streamers are being paid less? Let's talk about what's happening. A lot of talk about on Twitter and other sites is streamers being paid less. Multiple platforms, including YouTube and other sites as well. Streamers being paid less. Platforms, including YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. We're going to talk specifically about Kick tonight and the KPP program. People have been saying, am I being paid less? Feeling that something has changed. That feeling is real, but the reason may not be what you think. Let's validate that the earnings on Kick right now do not seem to be what they were a few months ago, even though these creators may be streaming the same amount of time. That is happening to a lot of creators and on other platforms as well. That is true. So when people say Kick didn't change anything, that's only half true, because while Kick didn't slash a payout percentage, they did absolutely change how engagement is measured, which affects the payout percentage. Let's go over the ways of earning pay on Kick. For example, the first way of pay on Kick is subscription, the easy part. That has not changed. So for example, I have 0 subscribers. I'm paid 0 amount. But for some, let's say 500 subs at $5 each, they will gross 500. That creator will get to keep 475, while the Kick platform only keeps $25. That is actually an outstanding deal for the creator. Now let's look at number 2. Number 2 is the KPP engagement pool. This is where people feel like they've been nerfed. This is not a fixed rate per viewer per hour. This is instead what Kick sets aside as a monthly KPP payout pool. It then distributes it at the end of the month based on weighted engagement scores. You are not competing with yourself and simple math. You are competing against other partners. You are not earning a flat CPM. Your share equates to your authentic engagement score divided by the total platform engagement score, and that is multiplied by the monthly KPP pool. Your engagement score is authentic watch time times chat activity weight times viewer trust factor. Each one of those points could be an entire session. Tools are used to negate what appears to be bot activity, bot viewers, and other items that may inflate numbers. So this is what the authentic watch time ultimately is meant to be. Chat activity, as as we have discovered, is somewhere between 4 and 14% normally. So on a stream, it is very common that many of the observers will be, for example, at work or driving or at the gym or doing other activities, so they may only be listening to the stream, or they may have the audio off and just be watching the stream. However, since they are not participating, the algorithm and tools used will view this as a low chat activity weight, and that will drop the engagement score. There is also what's called a viewer trust factor. The viewer trust factor is affected by things such as VPN, IP, what is the location of the IP, and they're also looking at what is the context of the viewer. Does the viewer watch other people as well, or is this the only account? Therefore, it has a trust factor, and that factor score will also be affected. When that trust factor score is affected, it will also affect the authentic watch time and the engagement score ultimately. Hopefully, you've been able to follow along with this. Ultimately, what it means is engagement score equals the authentic watch time times chat activity weight times viewer trust factor. Watch time equals real viewers times minutes watched. It only counts logged in users, stable sessions, non-bot traffic, and fake views, which are discovered, are zeroed and penalized. What counts toward your engagement score? This is what appears to matter the most. Authentic concurrent viewers, unique logged in users with stable sessions, no VPN, no bot patterns. View botting, even if unintentional, now actively reduces your score. It penalizes you. Chat activity, this is quality over spam. In other words, if it's just an emoji being put into the chat 30 or 40 repetitive times, this no longer counts. Unique chatters, unique messages, not bursts. And spam bots, copy-paste spam, or emote flooding carry less or zero weight now. Watch time, referred to as session depth, long continuous viewing sessions with fewer tab open lurkers, lower bounce rates, and this is a big shift versus early kick. Another thing that's very important is the viewer trust signal. This is a silent but critical piece. Kick now does appear to be doing a score based on the account age, viewer history, device, and IP consistency. Suspicious clustering, if 30% of your viewers get invalidated, your score drops hard, even if your visible CCV looks to be the same. This is where people will be punished, rather than just zeroed for having lurkers, bots, or other types of activity. What actually changed? Kick did not change the payout rules, they changed the filters. What used to happen? Raw CCV counted heavily, bots inflated engagement, lurkers counted generously, smaller pool competition, and what happens now? Well, bots removed retroactively, passive lurkers are de-weighted, chatless streams are penalized, and larger creator pool splits the same pot. The results? Same stream, but lower payout. Not because Kick cut the pay, per se, but because the denominator got cleaner and bigger. Why some creators were hit hard? Well, creators most affected by this usually had one or more of these things: embedded viewers, external traffic farms, low chat engagement, long idle streams, shared VPN audiences, and this would explain why someone may have made $40 and now they make $8 per hour, even though from their perspective, no policy change took place. Kick now heavily favors interactive streams. This is not an interactive stream. I'm never going to get paid, am I? Why am I doing this? Hello again. The moment you have all been waiting for. How do you optimize KPP earnings? These are actionable items that will help you to make the most of it, because time is money, friend. Optimize chat engagement. This is extremely important. You have a few tools at your disposal that you may use. Ask questions every 3 to 5 minutes. Well, this is a stream. Should I ask a question? How are you? Type in the comment below. This is an interactive stream. We are interacting. Congratulations. That's it. Polls. Be sure to use polls. Call out usernames. Very simply put, look at your chat and randomly call a name out. No, there will always be a Big Mac Daddy 69 somewhere. Call them out. Use on-screen prompts. Kick now heavily favors interactive streams. By using any of these tools and making your stream more interactive, you will be favored upon by Kick and other platforms. Reduce passive lurkers. Encourage full screen, and getting them to be interactive does make a difference. Encourage them to chat, even if it is to drop a message such as,
"I'm having a good day, thank you."
Encourage chat to use emotes with text. Use the combination of both. Clean your audience. Discourage viewbot services, even free ones. If you have friends hooking you up, ask them not to. Avoid embedded traffic. Encourage logged in viewing. Smaller real audience will beat a larger dirty audience. Stream for for less. Instead of running a long-winded marathon, 10-hour stream, 12-hour stream, now a more focused, smaller stream that has higher impact, higher engagement density. Avoid marathons in favor of 1 or 2 90-minute streams. Kick is moving toward an advertiser-safe, fraud-resistant, sustainable payout, allowing others to advertise and use services confidently knowing that they're paying for good services. Comment below on what you'd like to hear next.